Welcome to Catch a Gal Outside, where the conversations are real, the opinions are loud, and the filters get left at the door. I'm your host, Stoney, and around here we laugh loud, address the bullshit, call out the wins, and say the things that everybody else is thinking but scared to say. Y'all know how that go. This ain't your average podcast, though. One episode, we might be talking about relationships and red flags, like we did last week. The next, we might be checking internet trolls, talking culture, sharing life lessons, or bringing on guests with stories that'll have you clutching your pearls and obviously yelling at the fucking screen. If you like authenticity, humor, unfiltered conversations, and a little healthy chaos, congratulations, you just found your new favorite podcast. So go ahead and subscribe, like, follow, share, comment, engage, all of that. Don't be shy, join the conversation, because outside, everybody's welcome. Just don't come over here acting all brand new and like you can't get with the program. But you welcome here nonetheless. Catch a gal outside where the tea is hot, the laughs are louder, and Stoney always got something to say. Now let's get into it. Y'all know I got my tea. I figured this would be appropriate for this hot topic this week. My mystery machine mug. I love my mugs. If you know me, I love my coffee. I love my mugs. So yeah, I figure since we trying to figure out who raised you motherfuckers, we might as well drink out the mystery machine mug. And you already know, I already spilled my tea, so this couldn't be. Y'all know what the fuck going on over here. Now, last week we talked about red flags, and baby, y'all had some shit to say. Whether you agree with me or you didn't agree with me, we talked about it. Seems like we all over that shit. These motherfucking red flags is getting we enlightened. We are woke now. All in unison. We like fuck that shit. And y'all know exactly what to do. Y'all remember what Big Mama said. If you don't, refer back to episode 1. But aside from that, thank you to everybody for the outpouring of love, support, kindness, constructive criticism, all of it. Shout out to all of the people who engaged, commented, subscribed, follow. Like, it's y'all for me. So, for my hot topic this week, I decided that we would discuss, since last week we discussed red flags and what they were, and you know what I'm saying, are you the red flag checking yourself, you know what I'm saying, that type of thing. I figured a great hot topic for this week would be who raised them. I said it before, this ain't a podcast where we pretend to be perfect. We all got stories, we all got flaws, but today we about to talk about the behavior that's making the rest of us look bad. All right, accountability segment. Today's episode ain't about judging nobody, but if the shoe fit, buy outfit. If the shoe fit, lace that motherfucker up. So, if you hear about you today, don't get mad, grow. Okay, let's get right on into it. So, for my first segment, I named it, of course, like I said, who raised you? Because that's the thing that we going on with today. Who raised them? Them as in him, her, them, they, whatever your pronouns is, you that nigga, you and that bitch, whatever. Who raised you? With that being said, let me get right on into it. Told y'all I'll be trying to get y'all as much formality and organization as I can. So I really be trying to, you know what I'm saying, make sure I got my points lined up, my topics stay on top, because baby, I get to talking you down about something that ain't even, you know what I'm saying. We all the way off the topic. Now the podcast 2 hours. So anyway, who raised you? That's the name of the first segment. And it's basically a segment I compiled to talk about shit that makes you question people's upbringing. You know what I'm saying? Like, I done been through so many situations in life where I straight looked at a motherfucker or it was in real time realization that people weren't raised the same. You know what I'm saying? Like,
What?
in the morning, the first thing I do is wake up, brush my teeth, wash my face, facial regimen, whatever, you know what I'm saying? Hygiene. Girl, I didn't realize some people don't do that. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's all about who you was raised by, how you were raised, you know what I'm saying? Da 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 da. Nonetheless, we talking about it. So we gonna run through these, and these are, again, this is Stoney's opinion. This ain't, law. This is just what I feel about these things. So anyway, not speaking. Now, there's always gonna be grounds or a reason why you know what I'm saying, a motherfucker could not speak, or, you know what I'm saying, background shit like that. So to each his own for the own, the case specific situations. But what I'm saying by not speaking is, if you walk into somebody's house and you don't speak, yuck. You know what I'm saying? Like, where's the respect? Like, you're in my domain. Me casa su casa, as long as you speak first. You know what I'm saying? Like, so for me, okay, this is what I'm gonna say. Mine is, like I said, the situations where people have reasons why they not speaking to a motherfucker, some went on, whatever, blah, blah, blah. Because I be having this shit one of myself. Like, that's one of my great flexes. Like, I won't speak to you. Bitch, who is you? You know what I'm saying? But like I said, this is generally what I'm saying is, like, when you walking into somebody's house or some shit, or you come into an establishment, or just period, just entering a room, you know what I'm saying, where people already were before you. You know what I'm saying? The motherfucker not speaking. Like, that's just, I'd be like, who raised you? You know what I'm saying? That's the first thing you do. But whatever, go off, sis. uh Walking into, like, when you walk into a store or a restaurant or establishment and they don't speak to you, pet peeve. Like, I'm almost not, I'm out of there. You know what I'm saying? I just feel like that's something you should do. That's why the cashiers is at the front of the store. You know what I'm saying? Like, hello, greetings, you know what I'm saying? Whatever. So that's one for me. They just be having me like, who raised you? Or better yet, who trained you for this job? Yo, speak on for your phone conversation. Who raised you? Yeah, I took my baby to the orthodontist. It was actually like a children's oral surgeon or whatever, in preparation for the orthodontist. Yeah, when I tell you they was behind on appointments, you know how doctors be overscheduling and shit. When I tell you they was behind, and the lady that was next to us was just going on and kikiing and cocking, and just, this particular day I was just depleted. I need silence, you know what I'm saying? And she was just carrying on. And I just was to the point that I went up and got to the counter like, how much longer y'all gonna be? Because I can't take no more. You know what I'm saying? The lady was like, yeah, I understand. Yeah, that's the most ghetto shit I ever seen. Like, shut the hell up, girl. And then, like I said, it's one thing to be having a little quiet little conversation, but nah, motherfuckers be yelling in the phone and sounding like Smokey Mama, not your you know what I'm saying, type shit. So yeah, who raised you? Another one I got is not saying thank you. Anytime somebody does me a civil service, or, you know what I'm saying, some great gesture, nice, I'm just a thank you kind of person. You know what I'm saying? So immediately when a motherfucker don't open their mouth and say thank you to me, it just really grinds my gears. Like, bitch, I didn't have to do that. To me, it screams entitlement. When somebody does something for you and you don't say thank you, it gives entitlement. Who raised you? Uh Dirty bathrooms. Extremely high on my list of pet peeves. Like, who the fuck raised you? Piss all on the toilet, menstrual shit all on the toilet, little dookie stains and shit. Like, just a nasty bathroom. I don't like cruddy towels, dirty mirror. Motherfuckers always in the mirror. Excuse the mirror. There's no excuse for that. Glass cleaner is literally $1 at the dollar store. Like, absolutely no excuse. Paper towels as well. So yeah, dirty bathrooms, it's a no for me. Who raised you? People who litter. Yuck. Yuck. Where the wee whoopers? Cause I just don't like it. Like, I feel like I'm the same bitch that recycle at home. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't get me wrong. I'm not saying that I haven't littered before, because I have littered before. It's just not something I like to partake in. You know what I'm saying? I'm not just eating no motherfucking meal, balling it up and throwing it out the fucking window. Like, I have to do my part. And I feel like a little less litter in the world is a great way to start. You know what I'm saying? So I do my recycling. I try not to litter the best I can. And again, it make me look at other people like, who raised you? Like, throwing a little piece of paper out the window or some shit is one thing, but literally, I be rolling down the street and motherfuckers will have, like I said, a whole bag of food scattered across the street because they done threw it out the window or some shit. Who raised you? Clearly not Mother Nature. Shit. Parking crazy. I hate a crazy parking motherfucker. Like, bitch. And if you didn't know you park crazy, when you got out and saw that you park crazy, you should have fixed this shit. What if this the last spot left out in this motherfucker that's next to you and you done parked all across it? Parking crazy irks the fuck out of me. Blocking people cars and shit like that, like, irks the fuck out of me. Who raised you? Leaving shopping carts. Now, I'm not saying that I never did this, but I don't try to do this because it's just lazy as fuck. Especially like in the summertime, like these people got to come out, push these carts around. I just really try to be considerate. You know what I'm saying? I really try to put myself in the mind state of if it were me. You know what I'm saying? If I had to do it, if I was the worker, if I was the server. You know what I'm saying? So leaving the fucking carts anywhere is crazy to me, especially when the damn cart thing is just a couple miles away. Send your kid, whatever, walk that fucking cart back to the place that they go. Like, I bet you I walk that motherfucker back at Aldi's to get that motherfucking crusty ass quarterback. Walk them people courts back. Who raised you? Standing in doorways. Nah, this ain't a spiritual podcast. We not finna get into why I personally feel like a motherfucker shouldn't stand in the doorway. But for one, if y'all got some big mamas, grandmamas, aunties, 9 times out of 10, they know why you shouldn't stand in the doorway. Ask your grandma. Who raised y'all is what I'm asking when you stand in the motherfucking doorway. And lastly, and really not lastly, I just trying to keep the shit down to a few minutes in this part of the show because I got so many fucking who raised y'all, and I'm sure y'all do. Like, me and my friends literally was just sitting here last night playing what really pisses us off. You know what I'm saying? Like, we're literally going around the circle saying, you know what really pissed me off? And we're saying shit. You know what I'm saying? So it was odd that I was doing this podcast. You know what I'm saying? Literally the next day. So anyway, like I said, the talking over everybody. That's my last one. The last one that I'm putting on here. That ain't my last one, like I said. But talking over people, I do not like that shit. That is not active communication. That is not active listening. You know what I'm saying? Like, you cannot hear me, bitch, if you're talking over me. If we're talking at the same time, you cannot hear me. We're no longer talking, we're arguing. You know what I'm saying? Like, I hate that shit for the life of me. And not like, you know what I'm saying? Like, interjection or something. You know what I'm saying? Where you talking over somebody. I'm talking about the kind of like, literally motherfuckers was in my y'all know I do nails, and sidebar, cause somebody tried to check me about not popping my shit about my nails on my podcast. And here's the thing, y'all, I could definitely pop shit about doing nails on my podcast. However, I do not want my entire life swirling around nails. Like, people already treat me like straight to the nails. You know what I'm saying? Like, nothing else matters. A bitch be like, I'm sick. You sick? Or you still doing nails? You know what I'm saying? So I really didn't want to make this about, you know what I'm saying, nails. But just to appease the ones that feel like I don't pop my shit, it's me, Alicia, aka Stony. I am the owner operator of Carefully Crafted. I've been doing nails, like I said before, for about 7 years. I love it. It is like getting up every day and not working a job. It's like kicking it with my friends. 2022, I won Best Nail Tech in the City. Clap it up for that. You know what I'm saying? However, like I said, I'm not trying to downplay myself. Yes, I do nails. If you know, you know what I'm saying? But this just ain't that. This is a separate outlet. I let, my nails is one outlet. This is separate. I want to keep it separate. You know what I'm saying? I don't really want to make this about nails, but we are technically in my nail room of my home, and y'all gonna get to see it. Like, it's gonna get much better. It's going to get much friendlier. It's going to get much broader. You know what I'm saying? There's going to be people here joining me. So you're going to get glimpses of different aspects and parts of the room where there are things that are nail related in the background. So, you know what I'm saying? Just simmer down. I got it coming for y'all. They going to know I'm a nail tech. Relax. I told them that in the first episode. But nonetheless, that was my last one that I have on here. But hearing all of my examples of things that make me question who raised y'all, I want to know, what are some of y'all's? And I also want to know what's one thing somebody could do that will easily make you say like, my mama would never, or you know what I'm saying, like I could never, type of situation. So yeah, make sure y'all drop comments, send me you know what I'm saying, my little DMs, and Catch a Gal Outside podcast. We have a email, so you are more than welcome to email us with your responses, like I said, but you can also DM any of my social handles. I'm there. And like I said, let's engage. Don't be shy. Join the conversation. With that being said, we are moving on to my second segment. Yeah, y'all, I'm trying to get, I told y'all I'm gonna give y'all something for me. I want to eat. And my second segment is because I just gave y'all, you know what I'm saying, the who raised them and everything. My second segment is gonna be the who raised them it's a quick fire round. So if y'all remember from my first episode, I did a red flag rapid fire. So it's basically where, you know what I'm saying, I go down, a list of pre-selected things that I think are, you know what I'm saying, like before red flags, or in this particular case, who raised y'all, you know what I'm saying, who raised them type of thing. So this is who raised them rapid fire. And so basically, we just going down, and like I said, I'm gonna name off some shit, and we just gonna simply say after who raised them. You know what I'm saying? People clipping their toenails. Who raised them? Hold on, wait, cause this ain't gonna be so rap. Because before y'all get funny, I ain't just talking about clipping that, you know what I'm saying, just taking care of themselves. Y'all know motherfucker pull out they clippers and slap that motherfucking leg up there real quick. Get the clipper toenails and one fly in the corner of your mouth and shit. Y'all know what the fuck I'm talking about. Who raised them? Talking during the movies. Who raised them? Y'all know I go to the movies every Tuesday. It's just something I do for myself. It's my own little therapy. I love the movies. There's not a day you can't catch me, a mood you could catch me in that I don't want to see a movie. So, yes, talking in the fucking movies. Who raised you? I did not pay my motherfucking money to come all the way from my home, pay concession that's overpriced, might I add, to sit up in here and not hear not now motherfucking part of the movie because you was talking. Who the fuck raised you? Don't like it. Playing music without headphones, playing anything without fucking headphones. It's literally a rule in my nail shop. Headphones, please. Like, I'm not gonna be yelling over you and your baby daddy husband talking about yelling over your motherfucking TikToks and shit like that. Please invest in you some headphones, some Beats, some AirPods, some Five Below specials, whatever you need to do. That shit, who raised you? That shit is whack. Borrowing money and not giving it back. Who raised you? Bitch, it wasn't no little funky ass $20 when you borrowed it from me. So don't come over here talking about no motherfucking, run me my shit. If you borrowed it, if you told me that you was gonna give it back, I want it back. And don't make me get it back in blood, because I will. The fuck. Moving on. Who raised them? Showing up late. Whew. As much as I hate this, and I want to just, you know what I'm saying, who the fuck raised them? Look, I be like, we be on what's what they call CP time. That's what we on, CP time. And I ain't even on CP time. Because black people know how to be late. I'm fashionably late. That's a different type of late. That's the kind of late where you just come a little bit on the back end because you want to make a statement. When you walk in a building, you might have on some fly, you know what I'm saying, like I typically do. So, anyway, it's still on my motherfucking list. Who raised y'all late ass? The motherfucker told you a time, that's the time you need to motherfucking be there. Ain't nobody got time to be trying to call around and see who coming and all this other shit. Be there on time. Now, of that list, my last one that I have on there, and I know y'all can fucking relate. I goddamn hated who the fuck raised you, what is going on, where's the etiquette, have some decorum, bitch. Double dipping. I've seen so many different cases of bad dental hygiene. Bitch, don't double dip that shit up in here. I don't know what kind of COVID saliva then came off your mozzarella stick when you was cheese pulling. I don't know about none of that. I ain't double dipping. Who raised them? Straight up like that. So, like I said before, it poses me to ask y'all, the question. What's something that you just can't fucking ignore it? Just make a motherfucker, just make you ask who the fuck raised them. You know what I'm saying? Drop y'all comments. Let me know how y'all feel about that. Because I'm real finicky when it comes to shit. Like I said, I could do this shit all motherfucking day long. What? Who raised y'all? I literally be sitting there thinking this shit all the time. Like, I don't really feel like my mama had to do too much with me. You know what I'm saying? I guess common sense ain't also common no more because, yeah, I be looking like, yeah, Lisa would never. But yeah, I'm not sure if y'all aware. I mentioned it in the previous episode, but yes, this is an interactive podcast. You can leave me messages, voice notes, DM me. Like I said, drop your comments. I will, you know what I'm saying, revert back to those comments at some point. Like I said, let me know your stories, let me know your red flags, let me know your non-negotiables. You got something you want to talk about, send it to Stony. We gonna talk about it. So, moving on. My next segment I have named the home training test. Because remember in the beginning I said I'd be asking the Lord, I'd be looking at the sky every day. Lord, did they just skip home training altogether? Like, I don't even hear people talk about home training no more. Like, is that not something that we doing? You know what I'm saying? So again, this next segment is called the home training test. So let's get into it. Okay. Boom. So, with the home training test, this just a little test I could pow, a little check, you know what I'm saying? I'm trying to check y'all temperature, see if y'all got some home training or you don't, see if you need some, and if you pass, then maybe you should give some to somebody, you know what I'm saying, who failed. But, here we go. The question is simple. Could you pass? So, could you pass the home training test if you no, could you pass the home training test, or you could pass the home training test if you speak when entering somewhere, like I said before, you thank people, you return borrowed money, you RSVP, and that's a big one for me, y'all. If somebody is literally requesting that you RSVP, why would you not? If they literally invited you somewhere, took the time to invite you and requested that you reserve your place, why would you not? I don't even know why they got to be on there, but motherfucker ain't RSVPing when you ask, don't invite them next time. Clean up after yourself. Be on time. Don't overstay your welcome. Don't ask personal questions. And by personal hold on, let me go back. Cause yesterday I told y'all we was playing a game about what pissed us off, and we stumbled upon it. A motherfucker not knowing when to leave, overstaying they welcome. Like, bitch, once I get the kicking back, excuse me, and talking about, ooh, I'm tired and all this other shit, stretching out on my couch, getting under the cover, bitch, dozing off. It's time to fucking go home. Like, if we ain't pre-discussed you being here after I close my eyes and leave the living, you know what I'm saying? Like, please. So yeah, overstaying your welcome, asking personal questions. Don't be up here asking me my weight. Don't be up here asking me how much money I make at my job. Don't be asking me who I'm fucking. You know what I'm saying? Just people just be asking weird ass shit that you just gotta return with none of your fucking business. You know what I'm saying? Like, now you mad because you feel checked and shit. Bitch, don't ask me no shit. Don't ask me who I'm fucking. Who you fucking? Goddamn me. So yeah. Them is all the ones that I got on here. My last one, and I really wanted to make this like, I saved the best for last because I literally just went through this scenario in my service that I do. Like I said, I do nails, and my client came and had all people with them. Now look, not only do I not allow all these people, but I work out of my home. You wouldn't just bring people to somebody's home on a regular, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, it's a business, but it's a home-based business. You know what I'm saying? So inviting extra people is my last and final test question. Do you be inviting extra people? Are you the one that they be so snickering about somebody at the league because you always bring somebody and y'all be empty-handed like that? That's my one. So again, if you fail more than 5, congratulations. This episode is for you. Who the fuck raised you? And if you pass, Clap it up for yourself. It seems that you have some motherfucking home training. Whoever raised you right. With that being said, I'm gonna take a shot, y'all, because we getting about halfway through. It's getting really real around this motherfucker. To good motherfucking sex and pay motherfucking checks. Y'all know me, I don't do no toast without no sending it up. It's a blessed opportunity every time. And you ain't got to wonder what I'm drinking, baby. It's Shaquila. So moving on, y'all. Um, we did the home training test. And then I have a new game that I wanted to introduce. And I'm not sure if this will be reoccurring, you know what I'm saying? As appropriation is the thing. But this particular game that I want to introduce is called Raise Right or Raise Wild. So basically, I'm gonna read y'all a situation. And then we gonna decide, because I'm gonna need y'all to drop y'all comments, how y'all feel. We gonna decide, like I said, if they were raised right or raised wild. So my first example is somebody eats before everybody else. Now, it depends on who the somebody is. You know what I'm saying? I feel like if my friends come over my house and I done cook dinner and they go and help themselves before my family has eaten, you know what I'm saying, or my boo or whatever the case is, the people that's expected to eat off this meal, that's definitely you was raised wild. You know what I'm saying? But that's why I say it depends on the order, or the person that it is. Cause you know how people get to talk about the husband eat first, the kids. I don't really give a fuck about all that. You know what I'm saying? That don't really matter to me. Long as there's enough food for everybody to eat, I'm not really worried about. I guess naturally I serve whoever right the fuck they're hovering waiting on the motherfucking food. Like it's not so technical as, you know what I'm saying? It's no disrespect intended to my mate or my partner because I made the kids some food first or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like in this day and age, everybody in the household be providing. You know what I'm saying? Like it ain't just the man providing shit like that. That old back traditional shit, man eat first. It's not even that technical no more. So anyway, I feel like the scenario that I gave is raised wild, you know what I'm saying, versus raised right. Whatever you prefer at your household. I really can't say what's right or wrong, but like I said, the scenario I gave is definitely wild. Parking across two parking spots. So y'all can really tell what really grinds my gears, because this is the shit that I put on her. Like, bruh. You was raised wild and you was trained wild and you wildly must have failed driver's ed 3 times. Like, cause what I said what I said. I stand with what I stand with. That's wild as a motherfucker. Like parking in two parking spots, you was raised wild. Somebody asking you how much you pay for that. I know raised wild. Like, don't ask me how much I paid for some shit. If you like it and you interested, asking me where I got it from ain't a stretch. You know what I'm saying? That ain't too far. But literally asking me how much I paid for some shit is nosy as fuck, bitch. You asking me how much I paid for my knockoff. So when I say $40, you gonna know it's fake, bitch. Don't ask me how much I paid for no shit. You was raised wild. Mind your motherfucking business. Bringing kids to an adult only event. Aww. Man, fuck them kids. Is you cool? You definitely was raised wild. Like, and don't get me wrong, everybody don't always say it's not kid friendly, but is you cool? You know, goddamn, this booty clapping hold down show wasn't for no motherfucking kid. So yeah, you had to be raised wild, baby. You don't get a motherfucking babysitter before you try to come on down to these people function. So yeah, that's a wild one for me. Somebody stealing your charger. Oh, did you just steal my $30 fast advanced charging Apple demonstration? Bruh, nothing's like having a fucking charger and then it just come up missing. Like, bruh, you was raised wild. That's stealing. Like, you took somebody's shit, you're a thief. You know what I'm saying? So obviously that one for me is raised wild, because that's wild as fuck. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, that's just like I said, raised right or raised wild. And like I said, a new game I'm introducing. I thought it would be fun. So yeah, leave me in the comments. Like I said, DM me. Let me know a couple things y'all think is wild. I always will go back to, you know what I'm saying, a recap of what we did that first episode. You know what I'm saying? So like I said, let me know. I'm going ahead and, you know what I'm saying, say what was said when y'all say it, how y'all had said it. So like I said, don't be shy. Moving on. After talking about all of this, you know what I'm saying, shenaniganizing that y'all be out here doing, who raised y'all? We want to get into the real motherfucking question, okay? And by the real question, I'm talking about who's to blame. We've been asking this whole damn hot topic, who raised y'all, who raised them, who raised you. Now we into the thick of it. Who is to blame? Is it the social media? Is it the parents? Is it the school? That's what we want to talk about. Because again, I I I personally think that some things are taught and still, you know what I'm saying, from down on up, and other things is just like, are at this point we're adults, you know what I'm saying, are you not grown enough to know right or wrong, you know what I'm saying, that kind of thing. uh I feel like blaming parents is naive in 2026. You know what I'm saying? Like, we don't really have the control that we probably would like to have over our children. You know what I'm saying? So it's like you try real hard to stay on top of what's going on, and you know what I'm saying, just coddling your kids, keeping them safe, keeping them secure, and all these things. But like I said, it's so much social media and so many places and times and opportunities where they're away from you and they're under the influence of other people. We don't know all the time what, you know, people's intent is. So you just can't really shield your kid all the time. So like I said, maybe back in the day when, you know, everybody could beat the kids and all this other shit was going on, you probably could look that deep, like, you know what I'm saying, who raised you? Like, but I don't really think that um these Gen Z and all these, you know, newer generations of children and shit, people that's out here got me questioning who raised them, really had that sheltering. You know what I'm saying? Everything is so on the internet. You know what I'm saying? Everything is so trendy and let's do what everybody's doing. So yeah, I can't really credit it to the parents, you know what I'm saying, completely, as far as motherfuckers being raised wrong. Like, older people, yes. Who were your parents? Because my parents didn't play that.
Hell no.
My grandma didn't play that. You know
Hell
what I'm saying?
no.
So, nonetheless, I do think that social media plays a huge part in people like doing crazy outlandish ass shit, because at this point people are getting paid to do it. You know what I'm saying? You're getting paid to talk some shit about somebody or disrespect somebody or push a motherfucker over or prank a motherfucker, trick a motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? So it's really, if you asking me who we blaming, I would definitely put more blame on social media these days. Why people are doing, you know what I'm saying, crazy ass outlandish shit that just got us looking like who the fuck raised them. Social media plays a heavy part. Along with that, you got friends, like I said, schools, different stuff like that, the elements, the peer pressure. So I don't know, when it comes to who to blame, y'all gotta tell me what y'all think, because I mean, you could place some pieces of blame here and there, you know, but I don't really think it's a straight, steadfast answer on, you know what I'm saying, who's to blame. Like, the elements, that's just how I feel. Depending on where you are placed in the world, you know what I'm saying, who you are, what you do, where you go, indeed, who raised you, who are raising you. All of those things are components to who you're gonna be, you know what I'm saying, when you get older. So like I said, I think it would be naive to say that, you know, it's the parents. You know what I'm saying? Because y'all see my daughter outside motherfucker clowning, it ain't her motherfucking parent. I ain't sent her out there to do that shit. We nice wholesome over here. She ain't get that. She ain't get that from me. I'm cracking up, y'all. This the smoking segment. I've been at this shit. But yeah, like I said, chime in. Let me know down below, up top, on the side, what y'all feel about that. Who y'all personally feel like is to blame for the shit that people be out here doing that got you looking crazy upside their head. So yeah, moving on. With that being said, we are going to kind of tidy up this hot topic with a Who Raised Them Hall of Fame. Now, this segment, y'all, I did because, like I said, a sin is a sin. Who raised you is, you know what I'm saying, is the question, You know what I'm saying? So I did this particular segment because, like I said, I saw some shit. Excuse me, I seen some shit recently that just had me feeling a type of way. You know what I'm saying? So what I did was, we're gonna do a Who Raised Them Hall of Fame, where I'm gonna run through some of the things that I'm just like, this the one, you know what I'm saying? And then as I wrap that up, I'm also gonna give y'all a Hall of Fame of the a Hall of Famer of the week. It was a situation that I saw and it just blew me. So I'm, like I said, I'm gonna go through these, let y'all know what I think is the top Hall of Fame, all the shit that I said. Y'all can let me know if y'all agree. Y'all feel like, yeah, that's the one type of thing. So I'm gonna just go through them. So these are basically things that everybody hates. Like I said, we was just going around in a circle. It's so odd. Me and my friends just was literally having this same discussion, and it was the topic of my podcast. But I didn't say that to them. I ain't want them to be trying to dig in their heart and their soul for their best answers. I just wanted to hear, you know what I'm saying? I wanted to play the game, and like I said, it was just but nonetheless, these are all the things that people hate. So again, I'm gonna go with, like I said, I compare. This is me sliding in a few more. I told you I could go all day long with shit, but I ain't gonna do that to y'all. But I have been sliding a little more every time I do a little different segment. So again, this the Who Raised You Hall of Fame. And the things that everybody hates is the people clipping the toenails, talking during the movies, FaceTiming or any kind of, phone handling on speaker, playing TikTok loud, walking slow in the middle. Now, walking slow in the middle, y'all, is just crazy to me. Like, you gotta be there to be there. That's just something that bothers me. Like, speed the fuck up. We're behind you. You know what I'm saying? And then walk on the side. You know what I'm saying? Don't walk in the motherfucking middle of everybody. In the front of everybody. Stopping at the top of the escalators. Bitch, you about to make me kick the back of your shoe. Keep fucking going. Jump off this bitch. Yeah, this type of shit really gives you insight into people, because bruh, I'm cracking up in my damn self. Blocking the grocery aisles. No can do. Who raised you? Not muting your Zoom. Bitch, we on here trying to have a discussion, a fucking conversation, handle some business. Zooms are usually used for, you know what I'm saying, shit like that. Mute that motherfucking phone. We don't need to hear that bald ass baby in the background who did all of this shit. You back there yelling at Tyrone, nigga, that's the baby's lunch. And all this other shit. Turn that shit off. I hate it. Leaving a little bit of juice and putting it back. Hate it. Who raised you? Eating somebody leftovers. Touch my shit if you want to, and I done put this shit up in here in my mouth watering for it. Who raised you? I don't play that shit. My baby no better. She asked. Not replacing the toilet paper after you use it all. Who fucking raised you? Wasn't it somewhere for you to wipe your ass? You don't think the next person want to wipe their ass? Now, granted, if you somewhere, you know what I'm saying, you don't know, you don't know where it said blah, blah, blah. But still, you should be able to say something to whoever house it is or whoever in charge of the tissue and shit and get something and replace it. Motherfuckers will not even say nothing. Like, it ain't an excuse at the point that you also didn't say anything. So, anyway, add that to the list. Putting empty milk back, taking forever at the ATM. It do not take me that long to wham bam, thank you ma'am. If it take you too long at the ATM, I'm automatically assume you broke. I'm automatically assume you ain't got the money in there that you thought you had. Like, it don't take that long, I promise you. I know exactly what I'm getting before I get in there. I make sure my car is unlocked. As soon as I see that car pulling out, boom, unlock my car. In and out that bitch, you hear me? Who raised you? It irks the fuck out of me. Hall of Fame, you hear me? Using your phone flashlight at a concert. Bruh, I don't give a fuck. You fucking up my experience, bitch. 'Cause you got this motherfucking flash all upside my motherfucking head. I'm sorry. It's a time and a place. And they be having little segments and times, turn your light on and all this other shit. But outside of that, that shit is so fucking annoying to me. Like, bro, I be at concerts trying to smoke and shit. And now you fucking Rebecca behind me with this bright ass motherfucking iPhone 42. Girl, add it to the list. People that don't wash their hands. And I know it's not restricted to the bathroom, bitch. If you don't wash your hands, yuck. Yuck. Who raised you? Like, do you know what the fuck be on hands? Do you know what hands touch? Do you know what they experience? Yeah. You don't wash your hands? I'm just questioning who raised you. Like, that's a Hall of Fame for me. Like, also a Hall of Fame for me. A motherfucker that don't spray or make sure the bathroom is in livable, doable conditions when they leave out. Outside of a public restroom where that's really outside of your control, unless you a bitch like me that keep a little ski or something, in my bag. However, I ain't fucking with it. Like, I hate walking in the motherfucking bathroom and the motherfucker left they coochie in that bitch. Like, I hate it. I hate walking in the bathroom and the motherfucker just shitty. I feel like it's in me now. You know what I'm saying? Like, top of the motherfucking list of Hall of Fame. But again, I could go on and on and the fuck on. But the point was, today, we is giving the motherfucking Hall of Famer, the motherfucking Who Raised You Hall of Famer, am introducing what I call the Ghetto Council. And basically the Ghetto Council is my courtroom. So I basically I'll pick somebody every week that's basically, we taking them to petty court. The Ghetto Council is taking them to petty court. So with that being said, I have two people that I'm presenting for the to the petty court. So the first incident, y'all, was, and it goes to my Hall of Famer. It goes with my Hall of Famer shit about the loud conversations and shit. Me and my gals, my sisters, were out at one of my favorite Mexican restaurants having dinner, and we was just like at the end of the dinner, and you know how you sit there at this point, you're discussing, the what's what and the who's with your friends. And we was outside on a patio when we first got there. The building was real cold, but they was like the patio was closed, so we complained about that. They let us go out there, so we literally were the only ones out there. All this space outside, y'all, and this lady literally basically came and had her loud ass, yelling ass conversation at the head of our fucking table. We outside. It's a zillion motherfucking places that she could go. I don't know who this lady is. If y'all know her, if y'all was on the phone with her, if she could be identified, let her know the Ghetto Council is taking her ass to court. The prosecution, me, just told y'all what the fuck she did. And then what made it even fucking worse, because this is the evidence why I feel like she need to get this motherfucking petty court. Because it wasn't until after we was so irked, because I said some shit like, it's too loud, let's go, you know what I'm saying, let her know, like, bitch, you is killing our time. It wasn't until we got up to leave. We're leaving. This bitch had the nerve to say, well, all right, sister, I'm finna go in here and get my food, blah, 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 blah. Bitch, you wanted some motherfucking attention. Y'all, I was so fucking irked. Like, we this and we such and such sisters and we warrior women. Holiday heart crackhead ass bitch. Like, y'all. I was so motherfucking irked. That's the motherfucking evidence. Baby, you could have did that shit somewhere else. To that, I'm gonna have to go with a motherfucking verdict of you wrong as two left motherfucking shoes, and I'm giving your ass an outside citation. I'm gonna need you to pay that shit back to me in blood, cause bitch, I was irked. You took away from my entire motherfucking experience, and the Ghetto Council thinks you deserve an outside citation. So we whoop this bitch, and I hope we don't never run into her again. It was the rudest shit I ever seen in my life, and it made me question who raised this bitch. Moving on to my next person, and this particular person gets fuck the petty council. She gets Hall of Famer of the week. She gets motherfucking ultimate Who Raised You. So like I was saying earlier, my friend had a wedding and she sent out her invites. And um let me take me a shot, yeah. This shit can get sticky about people doing weird shit. My shirt says stay weird. That's only the good kind of weird. I don't know why my last two episodes, my shirts literally have said something about weird, because bitches is weird. Weird is a thing. Like, it goes around, it's in the water. Why not call out the elephant in the room? So y'all for tuning in. So back to what I was saying. She sent out her invites, letting everybody know what her colors would be and everything like that. What they was expected to wear, RSVP, blah blah blah. Yeah, do y'all know her wedding? Her friend showed up to her wedding in an all white fucking gown. Pissed me the fuck off to hear it for my friend, cause bitch, what? Who raised you? I specifically took the time to make this beautiful arrangement of invitation to let you know how to look, what to do, what I wanted on my motherfucking day, and it's my day that I fucking pay for. The nerve of you. With that being said, because that's surely the evidence, my verdict on that is you should have whooped that bitch ass friend. And if you know, you know exactly who I'm talking to, or about rather. You should have whooped her ass friend, because ain't no motherfucking way you gonna come against my better judgment, because I done already advised you. Like, it's your damn wedding day. Ain't nobody supposed to have on white hair but me, and here come your ass acting dingy, and you supposed to be my friend. Y'all gotta watch out for people like that. That's a whole nother time, conversation for a whole nother time, but you gotta watch out for them type of people. That's not rooting for you, baby. I wouldn't have wanted more than to come and do everything my motherfucking friend said. Bitch, it is your day. Like, your friends root for you. They don't do weird shit like that. That was some weird ass shit. And for that, Miss White dress at somebody else's wedding, you get the Hall of Famer of the motherfucking week for who raised you. With that being said, we gonna go to our knowledge segment. Y'all know how I said I like to do. So, with my little gym segment, knowledge segment, I decided, because in terms of who raised me, my mama raised me, my grandma raised me, my aunties raised me. You know what I'm saying? All Southside certified. I'm a Southside superstar. You know what I'm saying? So I thought I would put together something real cute for y'all, and I refer to it as the Southside Survival Guide. Okay, so it's just a few tips that, like I said, we live by in my family, my culture, my people, elders in my family. Just some shit that they didn't pass down to me, I passed down to my baby, and some things that they didn't. Some things that I just feel like, is this is how the fuck it should go, or this is how it should not go. So, nonetheless, this is what I feel like everybody should know. And like I said, this is my Southside Survival Guide. So this is just coming from me, my opinion, my experiences. This is not law. You do what you see fit, baby, for your life. You is the ruler of your destiny. But nonetheless, I told y'all this was a smoking podcast, baby. We smoke weed, we smoke cigarettes, everything but crack and coke. No, I'm just playing. But nonetheless, the things that I feel like everybody should know from a Southside superstar: you don't walk in somebody's house without speaking. You respect your elders. Yeah, my cue card do not want to stay over here with me today. You respect your elders. You don't let folks play with your name. And I say folks because I want y'all to know that that's not something I came up with. You know what I'm saying? You don't let a motherfucker play with your name, but that's how my granny said it. You don't let folks, you know what I'm saying? She ain't say motherfuckers or a bitch or, you know what I'm saying? Shit like that. She said you don't let folks play on your name. Mean what I said. Straight from Southside. Don't let people play on your name. Whatever that means to you, stand on business every single time. Every time motherfucker think they about to XYZ your name, stand on business with a bitch. Don't let watch how you treat service workers. Now that go back to my first episode when I told y'all about the red flag shit. You do need to watch out how you treat service workers. It says a lot about you. Like I said, to mistreat somebody, to treat a service like a servant, or a server like a servant, is just ill. Like, who raised you? You know what I'm saying? Mind your business. That's at the top of the list. If you know my club, you know that's on our rocker at the bottom. Mind your business. I live by that shit. If it's not yours, stay out of it. Period. If nobody's asked you your opinion, they're like booty hoes. Everybody's got one. Nobody wants to hear what the fuck you have to say about their business. Mind yours. Like I told y'all last time. We gonna mind y'all's a little bit. Y'all don't mind mine. Mind your own. But yeah, mind your business. At least until somebody asks. I'm gonna put it like that. If somebody's feeding you, say thank you. If you borrow something, bring it back better than you got it. And y'all know that one came straight from somebody's grandmama, cause bring it back better than you got it. Y'all motherfuckers get mad at the motherfucker for asking can they have their shit back, let alone bringing it back better than you got it. So you know that came straight from granny. I said what the fuck I said. Bitch, you bought some shit from me. You bought my shirt. I expect that motherfucker to come back smelling like the sweet smell of clean, folded, lint free. Period. Fuck the point blank. Don't bring me back no dirty ass shirt. No. Here go your shirt out the line. I ain't get a chance to wash it. Bitch, don't ask me for nothing else. So yeah. With that being said, our final segment, and I think it's gonna be my favorite because I just love loving on y'all. I just love giving y'all little tricks to the trade, like helping y'all be more wise, more efficient, smarter, moving like some straight motherfucking PIMPs. I love that for y'all. So anyway, with that being said, we're gonna get into my favorite Big Mama said. So today, Big Mama said, how you leave somebody is how they're going to remember you. Let that sink in for a minute. Well, y'all know back in the day, motherfuckers used to say, a first impression is a lasting one. That's a fact. Big Mama said, how you leave somebody is how they'll remember you. Y'all got to start being more cautious about the taste y'all leaving people's mouth. Like one thing I've learned about being outside and being being this boisterous, old, friendly networker. You know what I'm saying? Like, you never know who's who and what's what. Like, I also be watching those little Chinese little productions and shit on my phone and shit where they be, mistreating the richest motherfucker in town, or, you know what I'm saying, the head honchos and shit like that. You cannot judge books by its cover. You know what I'm saying? You gotta really be conscious, like I said, of the stain that you leave on people, what they're going to remember about you, the impression. First impression is a lasting one. It goes back. That's, Big Mama been saying that. It goes way back. The first impression is the lasting one. With that being said, y'all, I'm going to drop some, general Big Mama says on y'all. And this is, like I said, simply shit that I grew up knowing, being taught, being trained. Because like I said, in terms of who raised me, my mama, my granny, my aunties, women, I lacked, the leadership of my father, or, the whole role model. He was in and out. But aside from that, I was raised by strong fucking black women who stood on principles. You know what I'm saying? Made me everything that I am today. So this one is for them. With that being said, Big Mama said, close that refrigerator. Speak when you enter a room. Don't go to nobody's house empty handed. Hello? I'm going to say that one twice. Don't go to nobody's house empty handed. It is literally a pleasure to be invited to anybody's home for me. I'm coming with something. It's just what I do. I ain't saying you gotta go buy nothing extravagant or nothing. Like, you literally could bring a deck of cards. You can bring a bottle of wine, whatever it is. It's literally a gesture of gratitude for being invited to someone's space. And if a motherfucker take their space how I take it, like I said, that's a grand gesture. Don't go to nobody's house empty handed. Don't count other people's money. Mind your fucking business. Mind your fucking wallet. Worry more about your money. You probably make more. Respect people's home. Y'all gotta respect people's houses. This is a big one for me, y'all. I am one of them bitches that I clean my furniture sometimes daily, depending on the traffic or what's going on in my house. Some people never clean their furniture, have literally had it for years and never fucking clean it, get it clean. It's so fucking gross. But I always run into a motherfucker that want to argue with me about when they could sit on it, how they could sit on it, when that's what furniture for, and all this other shit. Respect people home. Ain't nobody got time to go back and forth with you about some shit that they pay rent at, or, you know what I'm saying, they provided all these motherfucking luxuries and amenities you in here fucking getting. Respect people's homes. Enough said. Don't embarrass the person that invited you. Start being more considerate of your folks. Motherfuckers be extending these invites to y'all, and y'all get down to these places where these people got reputations and shit, and y'all get to showing y'all ass, really making a fool out of you and the person that invited you. So again, don't embarrass the person that invited you. And last but not fucking least, if you borrow it, bring it back. And Big Mama said, bring it back better than you got it, bitch. Those are my motherfucking Big Mama says. And like I said, those are just some quick little go-tos. But along with that, I want to drop y'all some of my golden rules. Like I said, these are things that I've accumulated over years, over experience, over being ministered to by women, elders that are wiser than me. They've been there, done that. You know what I'm saying? So nonetheless, Big Mama's golden rules. Don't embarrass the people that you love. Character follows you longer than looks. Bitch, you ain't gonna be cute forever. Like I said, remember that impression that you left, that scar you left, that stain you leave on a motherfucker is what they're gonna remember you by. Respect is free. Y'all out here acting like it costs something to treat a motherfucker like a human being. Treat people how you want to be treated. Who the fuck raised you? A fucking gorilla? Like, this shit is barbaric. You know what I'm saying? Respect is free. It doesn't cost you a thing. Don't burn bridges you might need. That's an old one. Don't be burning no bridge you might need to come back across at a later date. Y'all need to think about that when y'all out here making decisions and moving how you want to move and all this other shit. Pride will make you lonely. Put that motherfucking pride aside. Whether it's a friend, a stranger, somebody you wrong, whatever it is, accountability is big for me. You're going to hear that shit from episode to episode because I stand by that principle. You have to be accountable as an adult. I honestly feel like that's how they should measure your age or how old you are, is by your level of accountability. But that's a whole nother story for another episode. Your reputation enters the room before you do. While I am one of those people that feel like I don't give a fuck what a motherfucker think about me, I absolutely care about my reputation, what people are going to remember me for. Motherfuckers gonna know the truth. You know what I'm saying? I'm not worried about rumors and shit like that. But again, be cautious of y'all reputation. Be cautious of what you do to people, who you hang out with, the shit you say. You know what I'm saying? Where you go. Stop being in these rooms that you don't fit in, that you don't belong in. Your reputation precedes you. Y'all already know how I'm coming. Each and every time. I ain't clearing up shit. And last but not least, integrity is what you do when nobody is watching. If y'all is confused, that is the measure of a motherfucking man. When nobody's eyes are on you, when nobody's checking for you, looking for you, what you're doing, what you got going on, you know, if you're telling the truth, what the fuck you do when nobody sees you but God is integrity. You know what I'm saying? Stay true to that shit. Be who you are all the time, 24 hours of the motherfucking day. You know what I'm saying? Don't be out here posing for us and acting like you something you ain't, doing shit, you know what I'm saying shit you ain't about, whatever the case may be. As far as I'm concerned, the shit that I said today will have Big Mama looking at y'all crazy. So I'm putting it out there. I'm dropping the gems on y'all. I'm letting y'all know that Big Mama would be looking at y'all crazy. She wouldn't be approving that shit. So when you find yourself in a bind, a little confused, you don't know what to do, how to handle a situation, how to approach it, remember what Big Mama said. And if you have a story to tell or even just a question for me, just let me know and I will get on top of that. The world is full of stories and I can't wait to connect with y'all and share the good, the bad, and everything in between. If this episode piqued your interest, made you a little salty because some of them motherfuckers who raised you was about you, please don't forget to like, share, follow, because this shit is coming to you weekly. It ain't hard to do what I do, but I'm doing it because I love y'all, boo. Make sure you tune in. Well, thank you for tuning in first to the second episode of Catch a Gal Outside. Who raised them? It's been great. I've enjoyed talking to you guys. Thank you for catching the gal outside with me today. Y'all have a grand fucking rest of your day. And don't forget to catch a gal outside.